In this video, I will do my best to provide you with more details and information regarding what's happening between Palestine and Israel. I would like also to share our point of view, and this ours refers to Arab as I'm an Egyptian citizen. So first of all, excuse my English if it's not that perfect as it's not my mother tongue. First, I would like to inform you that 100% of my Arabic content is talking about football, mainly local football. So I don't belong to any political side. I do not support any specific political side. I would just love to state some facts about this conflict between the Palestinian and the Israeli occupation. First of all, for those who do not know what happened to have a country called Israel, in 1948, the British government granted for some Jewish family a part of Palestine to be their own homeland, or as they prefer to call it, their dream homeland, where finally Jews could have their own country and live safely as they didn't have one before. That happened after the Holocaust, when Hitler persecuted over 4 million Jews following the Nazi ideology, which we do not support. So they granted Israel as a result of that. My first question to you, on what basis could the British government grant someone else's land to Jews? Secondly, will you be able to give up your land to someone else? I don't think so. For example, if you are from New York, will you accept to give the Palestinian your neighborhood to be their own new country and call it Palestine as well, have their own president, have their own government, and you're gonna kick it out for somewhere else? I believe your answer will be hell no. You will do your best defending your own land and your own neighborhood. And that's exactly what's going on there. It's not a religious war. It's not Jews against Muslims, because there's millions of Christians and many different people are standing for Palestine and supporting Palestinians. You might start your defense if you stand with Israel, saying that CNN or BBC or whatever are telling you guys that Hamas are beheaded children, or maybe they are telling you that this attack on Israel was unprovoked. If you do your own research, you will easily understand it's not true. What happened there wasn't anti-Semitism or random terrorism, but a response of resistance after decades of violent Palestinian dehumanization. There was unrealistic claims that Hamas beheaded children, and there is no single picture for that. There is no videos proving the Israeli army found the beheaded children or even the beheaded adults. That's why you call it media's bullshit. If you want to stand with Israel, it's up to you, but you need to know that CNN reporter Sarah Sidner, who said that live on air, apologized for saying this on X Twitter before, as Israeli Prime Minister later on said that they cannot confirm it. Even the White House announced that they are walking back Biden claims for the same exact story. So can you tell me, why do you still believe this bullshit story? If you want to stand with Israel, it's up to you, but you need to know that Israel are trying to wipe out Palestine. It's not a war. It's not a religious war. They are trying to wipe out Palestine. They are trying hardly to genocide Gaza. Search for their official army spokesman, who called Avichai Adouai, speaking in Arabic, asking every Palestinian citizen to leave Gaza or they will be killed with Hamas. And guess what? They are killing them too during getting out of Gaza through the safe passage that they determine themselves. You also need to ask yourself why we are not reacting to Palestinian for decades as we did for the Ukrainian. Do you think that you have a convincing answer for yourself? I don't think so. Last but not least, you need to understand it's not a war between Palestine and Israel. It's Palestinians defending their homeland against Israel. And I can share thousands of videos for Israeli army killing unarmed civilian Palestinians through decades, not only for now. Killing children and killing women without any kind of mercy. I can easily either share new videos from nowadays, result in over 3,000 martyrs killed by Israeli forces. Can you imagine this? Can you imagine how it feels to live in a place like Gaza and having over than 300 victims per day, having over 1,000 injured per day, without water, without electricity, or without any kind of medical support? Or I can share thousands of videos Israeli army killing children over decades. Search yourself for a 12 years old kid called Muhammad al-Durra, who was killed by Israeli forces on September 30th, 2000s. Or hundreds of similar stories. Palestinians have been killed and disrespected for 75 years. You can easily find these videos yourself. The Israeli army sharing on a daily basis, and they are so proud by their aerial bombardment on Gaza those days. Every and each day, it's resulting over 300 murders in Gaza. A few years ago, a Jew-American lady called Anna Balzer traveled to Palestine to check by herself what's happening there. After she met Palestinian co-workers and deep inside couldn't believe their story, she decided to go there and see herself what's going on. After going to Palestine, she decided to make a video asking the world to help Palestine. Her video is on YouTube till now, subjected Life in Occupied Palestine by Anna Balzer. If you're gonna search it, Life in Occupied Palestine by Anna, A-N-N-A, Balzer, B-A-L-T-Z-E-R. If you do not believe neither me nor Arabs, you can search for this video. Believe me, you do not be neither Muslim nor Arab to support Palestine. All you need to be is just a human being. Because if you know the truth and kept standing with Israel, you are not against violence. Believe me, you are just against Arabs. You are just hating Arabs. And in such case, if you hate Arabs, I would like to inform you the Arabs are not looking for your sympathy. We are just waiting our victory. And if you are a human being who would be standing for Palestine, just pray for them and share this video for someone else. He might understand what's going on. Thanks for watching. وربنا ينصر اخواتنا في فلسطين.